Maggie, the Champion Zone marketing manager, needs to share the soccer camp schedule with the advertising agency at an upcoming meeting. She could create a timeline from scratch with the same drag-and-drop technique used to create many Visio diagrams. However, since this information already exists in Microsoft Project, she can import these tasks and milestones to automatically generate a Visio timeline or Gantt chart. After importing the data from Microsoft Project, Maggie can add to her timeline using the Visio Smart Shapes symbols on the stencil. The interval shape automatically assumes the correct dates when dropped on the timeline. If Maggie wants to change the dates, she moves the milestone and they are updated automatically. Maggie takes advantage of familiar Office features new to Visio, including autocorrect, which fixes many of her typos, and the spelling checker, which suggests alternate spellings for misspelled words. New keyboard shortcuts, such as Control-B for bold, help her work more productively using skills she has developed using other Office applications. Because Visio now provides interoperability between the timeline and Gantt chart solutions, Maggie can easily use the data from the timeline to create a Gantt chart for use later on. Now Maggie wants to jazz up the diagram with some soccer-related shapes. She uses the new Find Shape pane to search for relevant Visio shapes. The results include both shapes she has installed plus the latest shapes available online. Downloading new shapes is as easy as dragging from the stencil to the drawing page. Maggie takes advantage of new transparency support for a more subtle effect. She adds a final touch to the diagram with help from the Microsoft Office Clip Art library. With Visio, she can choose from images installed with Office. Plus, she can directly access tens of thousands of image, sound, and video files online. Now that she's got the timeline looking just as she wants it, Maggie copies the diagram into her PowerPoint slide in place of the original bullet points. Now that she can communicate not only the dates, but also the relationships between them in a visual format that will be easy for the advertising agency to understand and remember. After inserting the diagram, Maggie realizes that one of the milestones needs to be updated. No problem. She can double-click the diagram to edit it right within PowerPoint. All the Visio tools, menus, and shapes appear. When she has finished making revisions, she clicks outside the diagram to return to the PowerPoint interface. With the Visio timeline in place to clarify the project highlights, Maggie is ready to effectively present her ideas in the agency meeting.